I am Penny with ScanSource Communications, and going to talk a little bit today about how, as a distributor, we can help bring all the hardware and the technology together that makes all the magic of Microsoft Lync work. So you'll notice here our very first thing you see is next is now. So we are amongst a whole new generation of unified communications. We are in the market of taking people from the old traditional technology and getting them into the future. So everything we're going to be doing today is talking about how we can help with that gap and bridge everything together. So just a little visual into our company. We just celebrated our 20-year anniversary, so we're very happy to do that, and we have some great vendors on our line card that's helped make us so successful. And we have a small but mighty team that's here to support us, everything from our sales support, technical support, and product manager. So this is everybody that is there to help you. ScanSource originated in Greenville, South Carolina, and that's where we're headquartered. And we have an international presence, and we are growing strong. So at over $3 billion in revenue over the last 20 years, we're very proud of that accomplishment. And by doing that, we've had a secret of having our centralized distribution be out of Memphis, Tennessee, which obviously that's where UPS and FedEx are hubbed. So that allows us to get inventory out, allows us to maintain all the products and logistics associated with getting all the technology out on time so that we're meeting deployment demands. Whoops. And the international landscape I talked about, this is important because the purpose of Microsoft Lync is to bring dispersed networks together. So to do that, we have a global presence, not only here in the United States, where we have 4 offices, but we're located in Europe. We have 2 offices there, our Latin America division, and then newly in Brazil. And we keep growing and growing, so look for this to expand. But the key takeaway there is that if you have customers across the world, you need global appointments. That's how we can help. So we are very proud to have our key sponsors that we work with and partner with very strongly to make unified communications work. Audio Codes, Plantronics, and Polycom. You've heard from Alan and then from Microsoft talking about how you have a overall Microsoft Lync solution that's behind the scenes, all the technology making everything work, but you need hardware associated, and that's what the end user is going to see and use. So we have purposely selected the top leaders in our industry, Audio Codes, Polycom, and Plantronics. So how do we work to help you, the partner? What we do is we take you, the partner, and put you in the center of our ecosystem. And we're going to have things like technical support, dedicated salespeople, our inventory and logistics, and even down to marketing support and virtual labs. So we get Microsoft Lync, we get how you do business, and we get the challenges that you face with helping to grow your market and get you into a new frontier. So if you'll see here, the services that we have also include our training and total coverage, which is our branded white labeled support that you can also offer to your customer base. So what we're doing is we are working behind the scenes to make you the expert and fill in any gaps, help you along the way as you are going to embark into old telephony or maybe your new telephony partner and making Microsoft Lync a reality for your customer base. So our sales support team is where you will live and die by the efficiency that you will get from us. So our premise is that we have one person that's dedicated to your account. You call, you email, you tweet, you instant message, send a pigeon, we don't care. You have one salesperson that you can go to. And we are completely certified with every single product line. Every Tuesday, we have our Tech Tuesday. So that means that if you have questions, you need to know how to configure things. Who do I need to go into the field for support? Are there promotions that are going to help me have a more competitive price when I'm putting my proof of concept together? That's how you work with our dedicated sales team, and along the way, we're there just to help you grow and to be a point of contact, if nothing else, to make business easy to do. Whatever you don't have time to do, whatever you need to delegate, that's where you come to us, and we can help with that. The other key to our success is our technical support. I am very, very proud to say that we have the most highly qualified technicians in the industry. They hold same sales engineer certifications as the manufacturers, and we spend lots and lots of time in our virtual lab with Microsoft Lync, with Audio Codes, Polycom video conferencing, the Bluetooth headsets that Plantronics offers, making sure that we understand how it works and we can test and do some of the deployment scenarios that you might run into. So tech support is going to be a critical thing, and the good thing is it's built into our service. So all of these are wrapped around what you get as a valued customer of ours for free, right? So at the end of the day, what we are is we're a warehouse, we're a bank. We need to make sure that you have inventory, we need to make sure that it gets out on time, and that you have the funding and financing to do everything. But we also softly want to help you sell more and make it easy to do business. So inventory and logistics, I've touched on that, but we can definitely say that above all, the reason why manufacturers go to distribution is because it's hard to manage all this. There's a warehouse that we have that's over 600,000 square foot. We ship 1,000 packages or whatever every single day, and we do that error-free 99.7% of the time. You place an order, it ships, you have immediate tracking, you know where it's going. We can drop ship blind directly to your project. So ease of use, again, and having logistics not be ever a concern for you. So that is a big value that you're going to have just going through distribution, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for making sure the Microsoft Link, that you have customer interfacing experiences. We don't want you to worry about details such as, is my product going to ship and am I going to have funding for everything? That's what we do to help you. Our Custom Configuration Center, Alan over at Audio Codes, he touched on some really good things. As a new Microsoft Link partner, it is very easy to overlook the details to make a successful deployment. Network assessments. Is the future growth going to be ready to support Microsoft Link? Are your end users educated on how they are going to use Microsoft Link to be more productive and efficient? So what our Custom Configuration Center does, you can outsource to them, or you can just use us as a point of reference for training and internal development. But we can do everything from take product out of the box, do firmware upgrades, private label, anything that you need us to do. But at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're a technical resource to help to make sure the deployments go great. So that's the key to success. Especially your first 2 or 3 deployments, you'll need some help, and we're there to help you. And Sumo Network is something that we brought to market a couple of years ago, but we're really seeing a lot of traction right now. We just opened this up to our end user community also. At the end of the day, what this is a free service to help you find customers. So ScanSource as a company, we have over 300,000 customers between all of our business units combined. So if you were to be able to touch all of those partners, to be able to offer your services, something that's outside of our core, then we have a way to help you find new customers. And you can also decide who's a partner that I might work with. If it's not your core business to have healthcare applications, maybe you need somebody that does telemedicine. You have a video conferencing opportunity, but that's not your strength. So we can partner somebody that does not compete with you, that is going to bring value so that you hold that relationship with your customer. So everybody has free access into our Sumo partner. It takes about 5 minutes to sign up, and that's a great way to find some new business. Something that we rolled out last year also is training on unified communications. And this really can be important with training the end user on what unified communications is. So at the end of the day, what we want to do is help demystify what is going on with the next generation of technology. So we have these pre-templated learning tools that you can put your logo on, you can use internally as a training document, but it really simplifies and has warm, fuzzy, nice to read diagrams that you can incorporate the products that you're putting into your solution. So again, our behind the scenes value is to help you educate your customer and help you get to the next generation of your product knowledge and really understand how everything works together, and above all, how you can get some revenue, right? So we are looking to help embark this new technology into our customer base, and things like the UC program really help our partners get it, and then your customers will get it. Everybody gets it. It's great. So how do we make all this happen? Well, like I mentioned, we are a warehouse. We provide all the financing, all the behind-the-scenes support to make that happen. So we select very specific manufacturers for us to partner with. Like I mentioned, Polycom, Plantronics audio codes for Microsoft Link, that is who we rely on. Those are our partners of choice. So with our other integration services like Polycom, the video conferencing, what we do is help provide your carts, your monitors, your wireless microphones, everything that you need, just a one-stop shop to go in, help you build a configuration. We put all that together for you. So it takes the work out. You could probably do it, it's not rocket science, but you can delegate and it's going to help your turnaround time to your customer more efficient and easier. So again, we just want to be easy to do business with and help you serve your customer. Plantronics over there, great niche product, lots of revenue, lots of it's so popular now and it can be overlooked. So if you're doing Microsoft Link, you have desktop soft phone applications, then by all means you should be speccing in a phone, speccing in a headset, thinking about how they're going to deploy and do their proof of concept. So again, our line card is there so that you offer a complete solution between the hardware, our network assessment, our quoting tools, our inventory that's always there ready to ship, and the wonderful and friendly salespeople that you're going to work with. That's why you're going to do business with ScanSource and why we're here to help you grow your business. So if anybody has any questions, that is really in a nutshell how distribution can help you. And yeah? Sure. So if there's a product that is, for some reason, doesn't fit the configuration, it's an out-of-box failure, what we do is we help make that simple. You get that over to us, we'll figure out what the problem is, and then we can return and replace and get that back into inventory or into the customer deployment quickly. And what we'll also do is we will help bridge that gap, so we're shipping everything out overnight, and we can be on the phone and helping to make sure that when it's ready to be installed, that we have everything demystified. When it goes in, it's going to be right, and then customer's going to be happy, everyone's going to be happy. So, okay, all right. Thank you guys for your time. Please stop by and see all the manufacturers and software providers we're hosting. And we have some nice little giveaway items. Don't forget to register.